to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it all on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with nothing attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a youngin'. They told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother. I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Ain't here like I ain't that. 60 license. Stage situation, let's go. Check 31, check 31. Mike 5-4. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike.
They go play action with Jackson. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
First down, Tennessee.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
22, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Check 24. Watch 24. 19 Lloyd. Go now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Here's Jackson. And that's caught by Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Smith catches left side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And that is incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, and it's third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
The seventh play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 12-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a 1-yard gain of the play, and they're going to face a third down. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Complete to number 9.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Titans 7, Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were... wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check, nickel, nickel, nickel. Check, lucky, lucky, lucky.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
tackle
Well,
made at the
sometimes as a running back,
38-yard
you've
line.
got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Hurry. Mike 52, Mike 52.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Let's go. Who that?
On 1st down, here's Breida.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Alert 3. Check 3.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, but for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Check. 55's my guy, 55. Here we go. Hatchet.
They'll try to run with Breida, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Alert. Defense, our time. It's our time. Safe. Jam. Run.
Mayfield now, eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Ricky. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the slant.
Out of the shotgun, Breida, and he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Watch QB drop. Mike 55.
They run for it with Breida, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Rolling, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They'll roll him out right. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
From the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down
and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Go, go. 25, check 25, check 25. Wide, get wide.
This is Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
It shows you right there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Mayfield on play action. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Watch Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
2-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
55. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Up. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dontrell Hilliard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Titans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Off play action. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flushed out right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
First and goal
as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Browns 21, Titans 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Browns. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football. And
he rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Tennessee.
That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 21. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Mayfield now from the 50. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Run. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch the safety creep. Run.
Play fake. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield with it once more. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line.
First and 10.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. On first down, Hilliard. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
24-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They've been trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns have moved out in front. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
All day, defense, all day. He's checking.
Throwing again. Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Right there, 54, right there.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Titans first down.
Kill.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this down to the 35.
The ball carried by number 22.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
First down.
They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Get ready. Check 3. 70 Lions.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they
got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Number 82. Touchdown
from 4 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They go play action. Mayfield rolling to his right. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
On the play. Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 52's in my
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
But none takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Tight dog, tight dog. Alert, 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 alert.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third and 17.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. New Mike 52.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Come on, QB. Come on.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Jackson to throw. And this one is incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Jackson.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
so not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Tennessee, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the wind moves.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it.